The roots of hip-hop go back to the streets of South Bronx in the 1970s. It was a voice for youth who wanted to reclaim their lives in a world where they felt lost. Now, one of Canada's oldest breakdancing crews is bringing the hip-hop culture to the Arctic. CTV's Caroline Gay reports.
Those who eat, sleep, and breathe hip-hop say it's not just a culture, it's a way of life. An art form that embraces self-expression, self-worth, and self-confidence. Steve Lee Floor is the founder of Canadian Floor Masters, one of the oldest and most famous breakdancing crews in the country.
Everybody needs to put their own stamp on who they are, and hip-hop is arguably the point of engagement that youth are most interested in around the world.
Canadian Floor Masters has opened for big names in showbiz like James Brown, rapper Ice-T, and the Black Eyed Peas. What they're most proud of, though, is a groundbreaking project in Nunavut.
I know the kinds of issues that youth deal with, and they got really powerful issues in the north. And so I wrote a big proposal a few years ago about why hip-hop is a wonderful venue for engaging youth and how we could maybe address some of those issues.
At the end of February, crew members left Ottawa for Iqaluit, a place they say where youth often feel lost and hopeless.
If you want to talk about there's nothing to do, you know what I mean? And you go there and there's just ice all over the place.
They go to youth centers and stuff like that, but mostly I see a lot of kids just walking around, hanging out.
The Floor Masters crew is hoping to spark new interests, bring out youth's inner creativity, and give them new challenges.
Whether it's through graffiti, whether it's through dancing or DJing, and there's so many elements within the culture, so I think it's like a big voice, you know, for the kids to express themselves.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 hours a day for 2 weeks straight, they practiced, learning as much as they could from the pros.
To see those kids, I was very impressed on how serious they were and how passionate they were.
5, 6, 7, 8. The project was an instant success. The Canadian Floor Masters name was passed down, symbolizing trust and commitment. A baby brother crew was formed.
You see the light in their face and the smiles that come out.
But it was important to give the baby crew a distinct flavor, to show that hip-hop takes many forms.
We gave them creative permission to sort of say, hey, you have your own drum dancing, you have throat singing, you have your own Arctic sports and your own movements. How can we blend all that stuff so you can come up with your own voice?
Students were hooked, wanting more, wanting to succeed. But the Canadian crew was only in town for 2 weeks and hoped that by planting the seed, the project would grow on its own.
That was one concern. Okay, we give them, you know, we ignite the flame, and then we're gone. What's going to happen?
When the Canadian Floor Masters crew left, students continued to push each other to excellence. The project snowballed.
The fact that they've gone on to form a whole bunch of their own dance groups and things since we've left, you know, I think we joke about it. We feel like we started a little revolution up there.
The project is being hailed as one of the most significant youth initiatives in the North in 20 years.
Not everybody's going to become the greatest b-boy or the greatest b-girl dancer or whatever, but if that could help them become a doctor or become anything they want to become, that's what it's really about.
The crew plans to start up similar projects in the slums of India and West Africa to empower underprivileged children. They want to spread the message that if you believe in something, you can achieve anything you want. Caroline Gay, CTV News.